Thank you very much, Shen Ying. Banish the Vion, banish the Stratos. Polly. For Sunrise. Sunrise. For Miracle Fuse. Miracle Fuse. Wake up your elemental hero. And then the hero player realizes that Shen Ying is the problem. This next matchup with this hand, we got another card to cover up for you guys. Magellantica, the Deep Sea City. Field spell, of course. This card's name is always treated as Umi. Upon activation, place one water monster from your deck on top of your deck. Once per turn, target one water monster you control, increase its level by 1 or 2 until the end of this turn, even if it leaves. Once per turn during your main phase, if you special summon a water synchro monster, you can look at your opponent's hand, and if you do, banish one card from it face up until the end phase. Any related cards in terms of Deep Sea? Technically, cards or effects that relates to the word Umi in it. To set and pass. Normal summon Deep Sea Diva. Get out Heavy Infantry. Additional normal Netibus. There's the Threatening Roar. Netibus, toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons, getting Deep Sea Minstrel. Deep Sea Minstrel, discard Marksman. MST, Mirror Force, Lord Gaia, the Fierce Knight. If your opponent controls a monster and control no monsters, special summon this from your hand. Once per turn, if a monster's more than one with attack higher than this card is special summoned to your opponent's field outside of the damage step, make this card gain 700 attack until the end of this turn. Get rid of that Lord Gaia. Marksman. Kill off the Tritrix Triple Nightmare. Deep Sea. Top deck the Diva. Level modulate the Prince to 3 for Deep Sea Repetiteur. Level 5 Water Sea Serpent Synchro Tuner. 1800 attack, 1500 defense. That requires Deep Sea Diva, one or more non-tuner monsters to make her. Once per turn, as a quick effect, discard one level 4 or lower water monster. This card gains 800 attack until the end of this turn. If this synchro summon card is sent to the graveyard, target one level 5 or higher water monster in graveyard that isn't Deep Sea Repetiteur. Special summon it out in defense. Also, can special summon for the rest of the turn except water monsters. And realistically, as you saw in the background, the whole restriction of Repetiteur doesn't matter at the slightest. Magellantica. MST Mirror Force can confirm. Repetiteur, discard Prince. Prince for Marksman. Shen Ying, the water in the mix. Special Lord Gaia, 2 set. And phase, Call of the Atlanteans. Minstrel, Prince, Marksman. Minstrel, Deep Sea Diva, Marksman, title. We hit the Marksman. That is an automatic set card to destroy. Diva, top deck. MST. That pretty much means the set is Mirror Force. Prince, toss out Marksman, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Marksman, Mirror Force indeed. Magelenica, level modulate. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. A splashy animation, I may add. Level 9, Dragon Synchro of Water. 2700 attack, 2000 defense. One tuner, 2 or more non-tuners to make it. First chance, Trishula gets Synchro Summon, when, by the way. Banish 1 card each, hand, field, and graveyard. The hand is at random, none of this targets. Trishula, Lord Gaia, doesn't make a difference. Banish all 3. Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Tidal Banish. And then all 3 water monsters lethal. Okay, opponent was on Team Fusion. But the thing is, the Red Eyes Slash, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and a Warrior. Yeah, the sad part is, Shen Ying banished it, and it makes it so that Red Eyes Fusion is a dead card. But other than that, quite the nostalgia list. Quite the nostalgia list. And this next matchup with this hand, wild. Normal Deep Sea Diva. Special Netabis. Netabis toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons, getting Minstrel. Minstrel, mind if I take a look? Discard the Dragoons. And wouldn't you like to know it, more Chimera cards coming in. So, when it comes to the Chimera cards, let us gather a look-see in terms of Chimera-related cards. Gazelle, Baphomet, we all know what's up with those. Now, the real Chimera cards. In terms of support, Cornfield Quaddle, level 4, 500 attack, 1700 defense, of a wind illusion effect. And when it comes to illusion monsters, by the way, just to let you guys know as a heads up, if it ever battles a monster, no monster gets killed by battle, and then each of the following effects once. Cornfield Quaddle, discard this, get a monster that mentions Chimera Fusion from deck to hand that isn't the copy itself. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a cards, more than one, you control while you control Chimera, the flying mythical beast, new support included. Banish this from field or grave, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy it. Mirror Sword Knight, level 4, 1900 attack, 300 defense, light, illusion. And then in this one, as a quick effect, ship it this card, special 1 monster that mentions Chimera Fusion that isn't the card itself. When your opponent, or when a monster your opponent controls activates this effect while you control Chimera, the flying mythical beast, banish this from field or graveyard, negate that effect. Okay, so Mirror Sword Knight and Cornfield Quaddle sounds relevant. Chimera Fusion, we all know what's up about Chimera Fusion aside from the fusion summoning shtick, including a beast or fiend. During the main phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you have Chimera on your field or in your graveyard, activate one of the following effects. Add this to your hand or banish this special 1 Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and Baphomet from your deck and or graveyard. And then the effect of Chimera Fusion once. As for extra deck, Chimera, the king of phantom beasts, Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts, Chimera, the illusion beast. Chimera, the king of phantom beasts, Baphomet, the mythical beast, both level 6, wind, Chimera the beast, Baphomet the fiend, both fusions, 2100 attack, 1800 defense, 2400 attack, 600 defense. Aside from the name of Chimera the flying mythical beast for all three of them, Chimera the illusion beast on the other hand, Chimera the flying mythical beast and one illusion to make it, as a level 8 dark illusion fusion, that rhymed, illusion fusion, 3100 attack, 2800 defense. Chimera the king. First chance it gets fusion summoned, activate this. Send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. During your opponent's turn, as a quick effect, banish this from your graveyard, target one beast, fiend, or illusion in your graveyard, special it out. And then Baphomet does the same thing on your opponent's turn, banish to revive any one of those three types, beast, fiend, or illusion. And then in this one for Baphomet, first chance it gets fusion summoned, send one beast, fiend, or illusion from your deck to the graveyard. So Armageddonite of the three types listed. And then Chimera, the illusion beast. It can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase up to the number of materials used for it. If it battles a monster, no monster gets killed by battle. And then at the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, change that opponent's monster's attack to 0. Also, negate its effects. Gazelle, the king of mythical claws. Level 4 Earth Beast. 1500 attack, 1200 defense. Upon normal special, get a level 5 Fiend monster or Chimera fusion from deck to the hand, Stratos of the archetype. If it's sent to the grave just because of fusion summon, add one illusion monster from deck to hand, each effect once. Big Winged Baphomet. Upon normal special, add one level 4 beast monster and or one Chimera fusion from deck to hand. Also, can special summon from the extra deck except fusion. Restriction does not matter at the slightest because nothing but fusions. And then, if this card is sent to the graveyard just because of fusion summon, target one illusion monster in your graveyard, special it out, each effect once. And that is every cover card of the new support. So, Call by Poly, Cornfield Quaddle, Edgem Chain, and OG Gazelle. Get rid of Call by. Dragoons, Guinea DT Diva, Magellantica, stack the title, make Neptibus level 3, sink into Repetua, rip away Poly, get it back, with 2-step. Cornfield Quaddle, getting Gazelle, fire off the Imperm, Fusion Armament, reveal, I believe the reveal was Chimera the Illusion Beast for Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, poly it up, Baphomet, the Mythical King of Phantom Beasts. Baphomet is 1, Edgem Chain is 2, getting Fright for Patchwork, Foolishing Diabolica, getting Edgem Chain back, Fright for Patchwork, Poly, Edgem Chain, another Poly, Magnum the Reliever, level 8 Light Fiend Fusion, 2800 attack, 2000 defense. one monster special summon from the extra deck and one monster from the hand. Target one poly spell or fusion spell in your graveyard. Place that on the bottom of the deck, draw one. And then, when another card or its effect is activated as a quick effect, banish a poly spell or fusion spell from your graveyard. Target one card anywhere on the field, kill it. Each effect once. Magnum, put back poly to draw one. Deep Sea Rip Tour at the damage step. Down goes Performet, only taking 200 from Magnum, Gazelle 15. And phase, Call of the Atlanteans. Revive Minstrel, Netibus, Diva. Minstrel. Just the title, it's all good. Deep Sea Diva to the top of the deck. Netibus, Foolish, or Ascending Infantry as cost, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Atlantean Infantry will not get the destruction due to call by. Poseidra, tribute to 3, special itself, return the field spell. Netibus, 4 Dragoons. Magnum, target and destroy Poseidra. Deep Sea Diva, special Deep Sea Sentry. Now, Deep Sea Sentry here. If it's sent to the graveyard just because of a water monster's effect, make your opponent banish one card from their hand face up until the end phase. And then, if this card is special summoned, send the top 2 from deck to the graveyard. Then target one level 4 or lower water monster in your graveyard that isn't Sentry, add it back to your hand. As a level 2 Water Sea Serpent, 400 attack, 2000 defense. Legendary Atlantean Tridon and Imperm Mild, getting the Minstrel back. Magellantica, stack the Deep Sea Diva. Dragoon, modify the level into a 6 White Aura Whale. Now, as for White Aura Whale, first chance it gets Synchro Summon, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. It is a built-in Cyber Twin Dragon, built-in Cyber and Dragon, as in if it attacks a defense, pierce battle damage. And just like every other White Aura Synchro, if they ever get destroyed by an opponent's card, banish one other water, special themselves out, and they become tuners. As a level 8 Water Fish Synchro for White Aura Whale, 2800 attack, 2000 defense. Quaddle and Chain, Looked, Handwritten Quaddle, Diabolica, and Performet to bring something back. Quaddle on the field, Diabolica to the field. Title, banish the 2. Title over Diabolica. Whale Pierce, and 1 set. Normal Gazelle, getting Chimera Fusion. Chimera Fusion. I legit forgot that Guardian Chimera is a card. Guardian Chimera is 1, Gazelle is 2, Chain is 3, getting Fright for Patchwork, getting Cornfield Quaddle, Title and Call of the Atlanteans are gone. Fright for Patchwork, getting Poly, getting Edge and Chain, Cornfield Quaddle, getting Big Wing Performet, Chimera Fusion, Gazelle and Performet, Poly, Chimera, King of Phantom Beasts, Hand Rip at end phase, King of Phantom Beasts over Sentry, Chimera over White Aura Whale, banish Repetiteur, bring it back as a tuner. Minstrel goes Night-Night. Top deck Deep Sea Diva due to field spell, Diva, special Netibus. Toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoon, getting Artisan. Artisan, Now, when it comes to Deep Sea Artisan, level 1 Water Sea Serpent, no attack, 500 defense. Upon being added from deck or graveyard to your hand by an effect of a water monster, random fun fact, you will never be able to get this effect off from Puree map. It has to be off from an effect of a water monster. The case is, by revealing this, look at your opponent's hand. And then if this card is special summoned, send the top card from deck to graveyard, target one level 4 or lower water monster in your graveyard that isn't Artisan, special it out, but negate its effects. Each effect of Artisan once, and based off from this hand, can confirm no harm, no foul. Nightmare Magician, level 7 Dark Illusion, 2500 attack, 2000 defense. And aside from the usual illusion shtick, at the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, take control of that opponent's monster. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if another monster attacks, destroying one card anywhere on the field, does not target. Wild. Field spell, level modulate. The return of Sword Soul Cheng Ying. Field spell, rip away Nightmare Magician. Banish the Chimera, banish the Poly. Title, banish the 2 waters. Bring it back. Diva over Baphomet. Title over Gazelle. Cheng Ying, lethal. Gazelle, bring back Magnum. Or not Gazelle, Chimera Fusion. Bring back Magnum. 2 together. For Ravenous Crocodile Archthieves. Level 9, Waterfish Synchro, generic 9. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuners to make it. Extra 500 attack for each card in your hand. Original stat lineup is 1000 both ways. Each of the following effects of Ravenous once. Upon Synchro Summon, draw cards equal to the number of non-tuners used for its Synchro Summon. And then its quick effect is, discard 2 cards, target 1 card anywhere on the field, kill it. Croc Dragon, draw to 1, set 2. Fusion Armament, reveal the Baphomet again, Chimera, call by on Magnum, and then the game is over. Cheng Ying, banish Chimera, banish Poly, and phase Call of the Atlanteans for double Netibis and Tridon. Cheng Ying, lethal. And this next matchup with this hand, it's something. Set 3 and pass. Strength and Unity. So Blue Eyes / Dark Magician. Whitestone of Ancients. So Blue Eyes. And pass. And perm on Strength and Unity just to turn it off. Deep Sea Diva, normal. Special Infantry, extra normal to Marksman. Battle damage, made. Marksman for Netibis. Only 2, only 8. Netibis, sending Dragoons for Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons for Minstrel. Mind if I take a look with Minstrel? Oh, this is a hand! Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. Oh, okay, this is something. Dark Magician, Whitestone the Legend, Magician's Rod, and what on earth is this? Level 4 Wind Spellcaster 1500 attack, 600 defense, by the name of Blue Dragon Summoner. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one dragon, warrior, or spellcaster normal monster from your deck to your hand. That's something. Banish the Rod. Now that we know the hand, send all four for Adamantipator Risen Dragite. We know what's up with Dragite ever since Sword Soul is using this Synchro monster for quite some time. In this particular version, it's basically Spell Trap card or Spell Trap effect negation, as long as you have a water monster in your graveyard. And realistically, we got too many to count anyway. And one set. Get the Rod back. Stone of Ancients for Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes over Dragite. Book of Moon on Blue Eyes. Set. And phase Call of the Atlanteans. Minstrel, Heavy Infantry, Neptibus. Minstrel. Double Neptibus and Marksman. Yikes. So Neptibus, Monster Reborn, any Atlantean, doesn't matter what level, outside of Neptibus, and then Marksman, target and destroy one set card your opponent controls. DC Diva, top deck. Marksman, Neptibus, Revive Dragoon, kill off Stone of Legend. Thought it was Summoner for a second. And I literally realized this about the double Neptibus sack. Couldn't special summon no way because of the side effect of Call of the Atlanteans. You can't special summon any other monster the turn this happens. But that's okay. No problem. We'll improvise. Neptibus. Sending Marksman, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Marksman, target destroy the set. Synchro. White Aura Dolphin. When it comes to White Aura Dolphin, level 6 Water Fish Synchro. Generic 6, 2400 attack, 1000 defense. Hey, Monarch stats. Once per turn, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half of its original attack until the end of this turn. And then the last effect is literally the same thing as the other White Aura cards. We know what's up with them. If they're being destroyed, banish another water, reborn this as a tuner. Normal DC Diva, special Deep Sea Sentry, Foolish the top two, both spells, miss, target and recur Deep Sea Minstrel, Sword Soul Cheng Ying at its finest. 3,000, 3,000, and for some reason, that is not lethal. Stone of Ancients. Banish to get Blue Eyes. And thank you very much, Cheng Ying, banishing Strength and Whitestone. Imperm Cheng Ying, Dragite negate. Set and phase Call of the Atlanteans for Deep Sea and double Marksman. Synchro for White Aura Whale. And once again, to attack some monsters, built-in Pierce Battle Damage. Well, Pierce Battle Damage is all that matters, which is lethal. Blue Dragon Summoner for game. And this next matchup with this hand, definitely cracked. Normal Neptibus, toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons, getting Deep Sea Minstrel. Let me take a look at this hand real fast. You know, the funny thing is about Lunalights, in my voting polls from the YouTube channel from a while ago, before the voting polls ended, Lunalights ended up second place in the fusion category to me. So most cases, double Lunalight fusion called by Tanky and Polly. And I already know which one of the cards is going to take the hit off from Cosmic Cyclone. If you guys can figure it out, you know. Hit the Tanky, of course. Magelenica, stack the Deep Sea, get the Tanky back. Tanky, resolve without effect. Normal Kaleido Chick, toss out Panther Dancer. Kaleido Chick over Neptibus. End phase, Call of the Atlanteans. Neptibus, Minstrel, Tridon. Minstrel, just the heavy infantry. Target and destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. And what's being milled along with Foolish Burial and Deep Sea to the top deck. Neptibus, toss out Dragoons. Same process, Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons getting Artisan. Artisan, can confirm all spells. Tridon, for Poseidra. Neptibus, Reborn Dragoon. Deep Sea, for Marksman. Ice Jade, Gimir Adrian, another splashy animation. Level 10, Water Aqua Synchro, 3000 flat, 1500 defense. One water tuner, one or more non-tuners to make it. As a quick effect, activate this. Face-up monsters you control can't be killed or banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. Then, if you activated this effect in response to your opponent's card or effect activation, and your opponent has duplicates of that name from their field and or graveyard, banish those cards. If a card's more than one is banished by your opponent's card effect while this is in the graveyard, outside of the damage step, free special discard. Each effect once. Hand Rip, can confirm, of course. Level modulation from the field spell. White Aura Whale. 28, 3000, 14, Marksman. For Neptibus, exactly lethal. And this next matchup, with this hand, a lot of monsters at my disposal. Normal Infantry, Normal Deep Sea in addition, Deep Sea Diva, Special to Prince. Prince, toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoons, getting Minstrel. Mind if I take a look with Minstrel? Basically, a normal monster beatdown with Macrocosmos. So Alexandrite, 2 Mystery Shells, Phantom Griffin, all of which 2000 beat sticks dock decks. Dragoons, getting DT Diva. Synchro into Deep Sea Repetiteur. Repetiteur, discard Dragoons. Dragoons, getting Infantry. Set 1, get your Macrocosmos back. Normal Alexandrite, Raigeki, Chain Repetiteur, discard Infantry. Infantry, kill off Alexandrite Dragon, 1 set, Macrocosmos I imagine. End phase, Call of the Atlanteans, for Prince, Minstrel, and Infantry. Minstrel, Can't do no revival due to Call of the Atlanteans, but double Neptibus, which of course can't do the revival. And then Marksman, target the set card, destroy it, which is Macrocosmos, and Deep Sea Diva, top deck. Neptibus, Foolish Poseidra as cost, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Send off for Trishula. Macrocosmos, Mystery Shell banished. Deep Sea, Special Artisan, Marksman sent, Revive Dragoons. Glacial Beast, Iceberg Narwhal. Level 7, Water Aqua Synchro, 2700 attack, 1600 defense. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner waters to make it. Each time another monsters more than one you control gets killed by your opponent's attack or card effect, burn your opponent 600. And then during the battle phase, when your opponent activates a card or effect while you control another monster, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy it. So built-in Omni negate during the battle phase only. 27. Set 1, pass. Gene warped. And basically, opponent knows that it's too much for that water synchro. Glacial Beast, lethal. Also, I gotta take a look at the previous lists, by the way, so don't mind me. Okay, so this Blue Eyes Dark Magician player is Team XZ, interesting. And then Lunar Lights, we know what's up with Lunar Lights being fusion, of course. But apologies to my opponent that game that you had all spells, but I had to stop the key cards. And then basically normal monster beatdown. Let's see what team opponent is repping. Team XZ. Basically none of the extra deck cards matter except the fact that this Royal Rare Ultimate Falcon, that's a really nice Royal collection for that matter. And then the Royal Duster, opponent must have picked the Harpy pack for that year 2 anniversary campaign. So credits to my opponent for that. And this next matchup with this hand, wild. Normal Deep Sea Diva. Ouch. Fired the Impermanence, sadly, on Deep Sea. Bingo Machine Go. Ultimate, double alternative. Must have picked alternative for him. Alternative over Deep Sea Diva. Normal Neptibus. Prince toss out Dragoons, get Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoon getting Minstrel. Minstrel, mind if I take a look? Whoa! What a hand! Blue Eyes, alternative, Raigeki, Lightning Storm. Dragoons, getting Deep Sea Diva on a follow-up, and 1 set. Raigeki, another alternative, 3000, Call of the Atlanteans, come alive. Deep Sea, Diva, Minstrel, and Neptibus. Minstrel, Not a single set card that my opponent has, all from Marksman, Chalice, and Cyclone hit. Put the Marksman back to the bottom of the deck. Alternative over Minstrel. Not even an XZ summon. Net Abyss, sending Dragoons for infantry. Dragoons, getting Poseidra. Normal Deep Sea Diva, special infantry. Extra normal, another infantry. Poseidra, tribute to 3 Atlanteans. Net Abyss, reborn Dragoons. Double infantry, target and destroy the double alternatives. Sync 6, White Aura Dolphin. Sync 8, Adamantipator Dragite to play around Lightning Storm. 28, 3000, pass. Lightning Storm, negate with Dragite, and that's game. If my opponent didn't use the 2 alternatives, let me see what team that my opponent represent. Fusions. That makes sense. But the thing is, the fusions really didn't matter unless it's focusing on Chaos Max. And unless I'm missing something out of this, that's not what I thought it was. And this next matchup with this hand, it's a little bit of something. Net Abyss, Foolish Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans. Dragoon, getting Minstrel. Let me take a look. Whoa! Branded Bestials. Magnema, Libellion, Super Poly, Branded in White, Branded Opening. Well, at the very least, Magnema and Super Poly can't touch the graveyard. We're pure water. Dragoon, getting Deep Sea Diva. Field Spell, stack, Deep Sea Diva to set. Get your opening back and pass. Brendan in High Spirits, reveal Magnema. Toss out Albion Fusion. Libellion, discard or send this for Souvenir. Branded Opening, discard Branded in White, or send a White Aluber Special Effect, Forbidden Chalice to negate, Souvenir, Magnema. Realistically, Magnema is going to special, but Souvenir, it's not going to special. So what my opponent should have been done all this time is Magnema banishing one of the 2, and then Souvenir banish the other for the big beat stick part. Magnema, Super Poly, discard Souvenir. Despian Queritus. Souvenir, Foolishing Branded Beast. Queritus over Prince. And pass. Albion getting Branded Fusion. Magnema getting Albaz. Now pass. Normal Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva for Prince. Prince toss out Heavy Infantry. Getting Call. Infantry kill off, but saved by opening. And to set. Normal Albaz. Branded Fusion. Get owned by Blizzard. Queritus over Deep Sea Diva. Albaz over Prince. And phase, Call of the Atlanteans. Minstrel, Prince, Infantry. Minstrel. Miss. Deep Sea Diva, top deck. Prince, Foolish, Infantry, getting Poseidra. Infantry, target destroy Quietus. Quietus, and Aluber, target negate Prince with a special summon. Guiding Quem? Alright, I forgot about her being a Dogmatica and Despia at the same time. Quem, Foolishing Ecclesia, Extra Normal to Diva, Special to Sentry, Diva Mild and Foolish, getting the Diva back. White Aura Whale. All attack positions are destroyed. Field Spell, and Quem, Special Summon Quietus. Hand Ripped High Spirits. Normal Deep Sea Diva, Real Normal. Special Marksman, Level Modulate as 4 for Marksman. Synchro into White Aura Dolphin. Synchro into Draguide to play around Branded Fusion. 3000, 28, and pass. Get it back. Ecclesia, High Spirits, negate, all from Draguide. Special Ecclesia. You had High Spirits and Branded Fusion in your hand. Why didn't you play around the Draguide? If you would have bait my Draguide and then would have went off on that Branded Fusion, I would have ended up at least either 1 or 2 monsters lost, but still managed to get some back from Call of the Atlanteans. Yeah, why didn't you try to bait out my Draguide? Plus, you had Albaz that you can go into. Oh no, wait, never mind, that's right. I legit forgot that Fallen to Albaz is at 1 for this event. So realistically, that is not what I really thought it was. Any Albaz replacements according to Branded Fusion from hand, deck, or field. All right, I forgot about Albaz the Ashen. Same goes for Albion while they are on the field or graveyard for Albion, and Albaz the Ashen while it's in the field or graveyard. Okay, never mind. That's not what I really thought it was. And this next matchup with this hand, let me see what interruptions you're playing through. Okay, looks like Blue Eyes matchups. Dictator of D, Magnuma, you can't touch my graveyard. Red MD, Call By, nice Gloss style Call By, and Lightning Storm. So since my opponent has Lightning Storm, what I'm going to do as a fake out maneuver is that I'm actually going to set one of the bluffs, and it's just so that Lightning Storm is going to avoid the back row. Dragoons for heavy infantry. Normal the heavy, normal Prince. Prince toss out Dragoon for call. Dragoon for deep sea. And 1 fake out set being call. Lightning Storm going after the monsters. Dictator, toss out Blue Eyes. Magnamut, you can't touch my graveyard. Magnamut, fire off the search at end phase. 25, 12. Call by, Chain, Call of the Atlanteans. Prince, Heavy Infantry, Minstrel. Minstrel. Cosmic Imperm, Tridon. Nothing happened. Tridon won't be called by. Also, can I just say that when my opponent should have chained the Call of the Atlanteans off from the first call by, what my opponent should have done was the first call by, chain Call of the Atlanteans, and then the second call by the grave from the hand, just so that none of these three couldn't come back ever. Magnemite getting Bistio Libellion. Prince, toss out Dragoons, getting Poseidra. Dragoons, getting Deep Sea. Poseidra, tribute to 3. Poseidra, Infantry, Prince, revive, Infantry. Destroy Magnemite, extra summon Diva, Special Marksman, Deep Sea Repeteur, regular normal Diva, for Infantry, Trishula, banish the Dictator, banish the Magnemite, banish the Libellion, Ravenous Croc Dragon, draw 1, 27, 3000, set 2, and at this point, anything my opponent plays, we're going to interrupt them. Melody, discard Red MD, Blue Eyes, alternative, reveal for alternative, Croc Dragon, kill off alternative, Prince for Poseidra. Game is over. Let's see what team my opponent is on. Team Fusion. And last but not least, with this hand, Wild. Let me take a look. Whoa! What a hand! Okay, so Exo Sisters is the matchup. Elaine, aka Irene, Sophia, Chain Energy, for some reason in Exo Sisters, Into the Void, Exo Sister packs. Dragoons, getting Heavy Infantry, Infantry, extra normal Prince, toss out Dragoon for Call of the Atlanteans, Dragoons getting Deep Sea, set 1, pass. Chain Energy, Into the Void, it's time to pay all those points. Cup of Ace, Tails. Hey, we get 2 cards. Nice. Packs for Martha. Martha, special herself and Ellis. Caspatel trigger. And due to Caspatel blocking off the Reborn effect, game state automatically simplifies for the opponent. Caspatel getting Stella. Normal to Stella. Stella for Sophia. Set. Jabrine. 800 boost. Negating the Prince does nothing. 2 Exorcists for Magnifica. Detach, banish, Call of the Atlanteans, which does nothing. Magnifica over Prince. Magnifica over Infantry. At 16, the whole hand is gone. Pass. Set. Normal DC Diva. Special Marksman. Deep Sea Repetiteur. Discard Marksman. Goes for Battis. Ellis, Martha. 1 set. Last 100 left. Opponent banishes Imperm. The 2 sisters shuffle back. Draw. Call of the Atlanteans. Minstrel. Heavy Infantry. Marksman. Now, for this specific luck sack of the century for Minstrel, because we are at 100 life due to chain energy, we are not allowed to put cards from the hand to the field anymore. So what's going to happen is, hopefully, we better see heavy infantry being milled off from Minstrel. Minstrel. Nothing out of the ordinary. Deep Sea, Book of Moon, Dragoons getting AC Serpent. Diva to the top of the deck. Dragoons for infantry. Same draw phase. Repetitua. Discard infantry. Infantry. Target and destroy Magnifica. Chain energy, pay 5. And that is game due to chain energy. No more. So guys, that's going to do it for the Synchro side event. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.